Why, hello there, little chest. Oh, of course, 3 more life bottles. It's like exclusively what all the bronze chests in this area are, is life bottles. Which I've been full on ever since I got here. Oh, I guess this was the right way to go. Oh, hey. More memories.
Welcome home, Arthur.
Hi, Celica. I fixed the fence around the house.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. With the brigands stepping up their attacks, the town elders have been worried. But this should put their minds at ease.
No. If the brigands turn into demons, a mere fence won't stop them. Nothing. Don't worry about it. I'm pretty confident in my carpentry. And the other 2?
Probably at the Cape again. I've warned them 100 times that it's dangerous.
Laphicet probably badgered Velvet into going. Don't worry, she'll watch out for him.
Yeah, I can only hope that this little one grows up to be as strong as she is one day.
Huh?
You're happy, I hope.
Of course I am. I never thought I could ever be this happy. I only wish I'd known earlier. I would have made something even nicer for you.
Oh, you made this for me?
Yeah, I put all my heart into it.
I'll cherish it always. It'll remind me of this happy day.
Let this serve as proof of our love. This I swear. I swear to protect you both with my life.
That didn't turn out too well.
That's Lord Artorias' past. Oh, that's rich! You mean you believe that tripe?
It's all a pack of lies. His smile, his promise, everything.
Uh-oh. I think I found the boss of the area. Anyways, a vision of the past.
What we just saw. Was that from before the opening?
Yeah. Celica was there, and Artorias still had use of his arm. It didn't look like he was an exorcist either.
I never would have thought Lord Artorias could smile so tenderly.
But he's since become an exorcist, taking on the mantle of shepherd and the weight of the world.
All because he lost his beloved wife.
I'd understand if you wanted to back out. But at this rate, I think the time is coming. Not much longer now.
It's coming.
I accidentally cut off Velvet because I pressed triangle as her little message popped up, so I apologize for that. It was probably just a line or two of text of her being like, Artorias, I'm gonna kill you. But, yeah, that sucks. I wish it would play again, but oh well. Can I go back and trigger it again? No? No, I didn't think so. Well, that blows. Oh well. It probably wasn't anything major. It's not like it was gonna be a full-out skit or anything. But yeah, it looked like some kind of fire lion shenanigans was watching us there and getting ready to murder us and whatnot. So that is probably the boss of the area. I will do a dangerous encounter right here because we haven't had one today.
Strong, but I'm stronger.
Yeah, he's stronger, you fool. Die to the power of water. Where did these birds come from? Hold up a second. There were no birds. I have not seen a single bird in this whole area until this fight. Where on earth did these birds originate from? I demand to know. I am gonna keep consuming though, you best believe that. And would you die already? There we go. What is the bird weak to? Normal. It resists Earth. Okay, duly noted. Get out of here, you stupid piece of armor shenanigans. Now we're talking. Yeah, the armors are easy to beat. I'm not a fan of these birds being here though. Or Garudas, as they like to be called, apparently. The only Garuda that I care about is Garuda Mons. You best get out of here. What is this guy doing here now? Where did these people keep coming from? I haven't seen any of these enemies until this moment in my life. I definitely remember these zombie guys being a big annoyance, though. I keep getting so many stuns, it's honestly not even fair. Stuns are really too OP in this game, both for the enemy and for me. Lunar surface. What are you weak to again? Earth, right, so just keep up with the squares. There we go, very good. And you, yep, normal in water, got it. I guess I should just always be Therianized, by the way, but I'm not right now. Here we go. Awesome. Die, please. Die before I use Lunar Surface, ideally. Thank you. Garuda is weak to normal, right. I keep forgetting, so I just keep checking. You know, if it works, it works. Get out of here, you stupid hunk of armor. Easy.
That was tougher than I would have liked.
That was actually pretty easy. We got like 4,000 experience for it. Does anyone have stuff mastered that they need switched? You've mastered this, but I don't think I have anything else for you. Yeah, I don't. Okay. I just want to do a quick double check to make sure, because you never know. We've been getting some items and whatnot. May have gotten some new armor that people need replaced. Or I just missed something being mastered. We have a lot of things that are about to be mastered. All right. Magilu might have some stuff mastered, but, you know, she's being tortured right now, so can't really do anything about that. There's a chest over there that I want to go check. Give me another dangerous encounter. I think I just missed the dangerous encounter, which sucks. But whatever. I am going to Therianize before this, yeah, that fire attack could hit me. Break boost. Please die faster. And give me Assault. Thank you. All right, this is all turned around rather nicely, if I do say so myself. There we go. Now we're talking. Laughing Raven. Yes, Laughing Raven. Definitely, like, top 3 Therianized moves.
Nothing can stop these fists.
Nothing! Hey, Expedition is back. Sure enough, we're almost at half an hour of recording.
Take a look.
2 wins. So many boosts. Did not get the special, though. Go back to Kresnik Island, because we need to unlock that new area soon. I think Centurion Isles and Kresnik Island are the only 2 places that we're still missing special items from. We're missing the outfit from both of them. Oh my goodness, I'm sick of all these items. We're missing the outfit pieces from both of them, and then we're missing the new area from Kresnik Island. I really just wish that...
Velvet didn't know those things about Artorias and Celica, did she?
Probably not. That was when the two were alone and first getting to know each other.
We were seeing glimpses of a warm, loving family. But really, it just gave me the creeps.
Same here. I could keenly feel Inominat scheming behind everything we saw.
He's trying to get at Velvet.
I think she used to truly love Lord Artorias. Having that happy past thrust in front of her at a time like this must be tearing her apart.
Probably, but a demon like me wouldn't understand.
What Velvet is going through is horrible. Even as a human, I can scarcely imagine what it must be like. But I approach it, just a little bit, because like her, I was his pupil.
Artorias said he needed 2 types of malevolence to awaken Inominat. The illusions at a ball, making sure we knew about the attack on Titania, and Inominat appearing as her brother. If all of that was planned to extract the malevolence from her, we'd all better brace for worse to come.
So Artorias has been stringing all this along since the very start. I was saying something else before that, but I've forgotten it already, so I guess it wasn't that important. This game always interrupting me. Who does this game think it is? It looks like we might have another Earthen Historia up ahead. Yep. A little sooner than I expected, but yeah.
The Scarlet Night? This is Velvet's village.
Damn! So many of them! Celica, I'm coming!
It's too late! Take Velvet and Laphicet and run!
I can't do that! I want to have my life with you, with our child!
Arthur!
Celica! Why? Why? Why couldn't I? Why couldn't I protect my own family?
Remember this moment well, Artorias. Humans are weak, filled with sin.
Melchior!
The people of this village offered you and your beloved family up to the demon brigands. A sacrifice, so that they could escape and hide.
No, they wouldn't.
It happens often. The reason people act on is burdened by the weight of their sins. However, I have found a method to adjust their reason.
Adonai? What is this incredible power? Don't tell me the Empyrean we've been searching for was here this whole time. These Malakim.
So they have been reborn, but be not deceived. They are not the same people you knew.
Why? Why must fate be so cruel?
It appears that Innominat's resurrection is incomplete. We must guide him until we understand why. I'll be taking these Malakim.
Wait! I'm sorry I couldn't keep my promise. I'll make things right. I'll abandon who I am. Nameless Malak. I will forge a pact with you. I will put an end to all the pain in this world.
Do you have it in you? You who abandoned my friend's ideals and fled.
On the souls of my dead master, wife, and child. This I swear. My name is Artorias Colbrand. I have inherited the will and the strength of Claudin Asgard, former head of the Exorcists.
Very well. Let tonight's tragedy change fate and birth salvation.
that Moloch. It was me. You don't remember?
Not at all.
They said you were reborn as a Moloch. That means... what exactly?
The soul of a human who passed away can, given the right trigger, be reborn as a Moloch.
You're saying that Artorias' child was reborn as Laphicet?
If what we saw was real, yes.
So the female Moloch that was born along with him was...
My sister's reincarnation, but I ate her long ago.
You didn't know, right?
I knew. I had already caught on to who Ceres really was.
Velvet.
But it doesn't matter. What does it change? I'll devour anything to fulfill my goal. My sister, my brother, even the world. That's who I am. That's all I am.
Wow, okay. A lot of info was just given. Okay, so Melchior was good friends with this Asgard guy, which I remember the era of Asgard was a thing in Tales of Zestiria. So he was a good friend of the Asgard guy who taught Artorias. Asgard guy died, Artorias blamed himself, carried on his will, couldn't do it, ended up with Celica, and was going to have a child with her. Celica died because he wasn't strong enough. Celica became Ceres. The unborn child became Laphicet, the Laphicet we know. And then Artorias formed a pact with Ceres for the express purpose of bringing all pain to an end. Man, things are getting really intense here. They're also a lot more interlocked. But anyways, let's have this. So actually, Melchior might be the one who led all this to happen. I wouldn't even be surprised if Melchior kind of like set up the whole Celica dying thing so that he could get a hold of Artorias to get Artorias to do what he wanted. That may be pushing it a little too far, but I wouldn't be entirely surprised if Melchior ended up being like the final big bad. Because, you know, Tales games have a habit of having the final enemy turn into an even worse final enemy or someone else entirely. But it's happened more than once. I know in Tales of Abyss it stayed Van until the very end. In Tales of Zestiria it switched around a lot. They had villain after villain after villain. They had like first the villain was Noctigol, then the villain was Gaius, then the villain was Gilland, then the villain was Musée, then the villain was Gaius in Musée. Trying to think of other games. Zestiria 2, the final villain ended up being that CEO guy. I don't think that was... It was Kronos was the villain, then the CEO guy ended up being the villain. I can't remember his name for the life of me. What other Tales games have I played? Tales of Symphonia. It ended up being Yggdrasil, which we figured out about halfway through the game, but up until then we didn't know it was Yggdrasil. What other Tales games am I forgetting? Tales of Graces. It was Lambda pretty much through all of Tales of Graces, so it doesn't switch as often, but mainly Zestiria, they had a habit of switching around the enemies. Can these snakes stop being so stupid fast for no reason? It's getting a little irritating. Die, you stupid snake lady. But Melchior definitely plays even more of a role than I originally thought. Like, I already knew he played a pretty big role, but now it's just increased even more so. Can you, like, die, please? I'd really appreciate it. I need these snake ladies to stop being so fast and to start dying faster. Both of those things. Like, transfer your movement speed into your death speed, if you wouldn't mind. Oh, hello, I didn't even see this guy.
Be proud. You made me unleash my full power.
Have we ever seen Rokuro use his level 2 Mystic Art? I don't remember. I don't think so. Because I can't remember what it is if we have. You cannot wear these right now, so go to Quartz, I guess. Alright, I'm going this way. I got turned around for a second there. Does this just take me over to that little platform of nothingness? Yeah, it doesn't lead anywhere but chests. Okay. The day the shepherd was born, I almost missed this skit. I'm glad I noticed it just now. Oh my goodness, all of these items. They're so worthless.
That was the day all of this started, wasn't it?
Yeah, the opening. Innominat was halfway revived and demons became visible to all.
His power also robbed almost every Moloch of their free will that day.
I never imagined that Lord Artorias' quest to change the world was so steeped in tragedy. The villagers should have never sold them out to those bandits.
It was cruel, yes, but nothing remarkable. People are capable of anything when under pressure. Even more so when they can do it under the mantle of the greater good. Velvet's family was probably the furthest outside the village circle that night.
That's pure selfishness.
Humans are selfish creatures. You should be aware of that by now. That's why you said what you said just now, even if you didn't know it. Artorias' quest to change the world, not Artorias' quest to save humanity. I mean no disrespect. It's just an observation.
A man with the power to change the world turned his back on the potential of humanity. That may be the biggest tragedy of that night.
The savior of the world lost all hope in its people.
I wonder if Melchior was the one that sold out Artorias' family and not the village people. It could be either way, but I wouldn't be surprised if Melchior was the one who did it, just to, like, get Artorias to where he needed him to be. Anyways, let's continue on. Handy-dandy save point here usually means that we got a boss battle about to come up. Let's do it. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Aizen, you said a human soul can be reborn as a Malak given the right trigger, right? Is that something that happens frequently?
I'm afraid I don't have an answer for that. We know that humans are sometimes reborn as Malakim, but not how or why. It's more likely among people with greater resonance, but the process is still a mystery.
Huh. So it's not something that happens, or that can be made to happen easily, ordinarily at least.
But Velvet's sister was reborn as Ceres, and her unborn child came back as Laphicet. What are the chances of that?
It might not have been chance. They both died on the Scarlet Night. Their rebirths may have been influenced by the sacrificial ceremony.
Are you saying that Innominat made it happen on purpose?
Call it an educated guess. But I don't think even an Empyrean can control the lives of humans or Malakim at his whim.
If it wasn't chance, it might have been destiny.
Velvet said she ate Ceres, her own sister reborn as a Malak. How could such a horrible thing be destiny?
Sorry. I didn't mean to make light of a tragedy, but our fates intertwine. The good and the bad, whether we like it or not. That's what makes it destiny, right?
True. But this...
Get a hold of yourself, Eleanor. Velvet and Laphicet are in rougher waters than any of us. They'll be looking to you to light their way.
Yes. I must remain calm and steady.
So, two things I get from that. One, that means it's possible that Laphicet's body was... I love those 3 soul bottles. Finally, items that are worthwhile. Laphicet's body was reborn as Innominat. But then Innominat existed before Laphicet died, because he's the one who set out his domain when he was halfway awakened and turned, or influenced Ceres coming into existence, as well as the unborn child becoming Laphicet. The Laphicet we know. So... Innominat could have been reborn into Laphicet, and Laphicet became a Malakim that way, or an Empyrean Malakim that way, but Innominat had to have existed before Laphicet died, so they can't be... Laphicet can't just flat out be Innominat. There has to be an Innominat that is merged with Laphicet, or using Laphicet's body, or something similar. It can't just be Laphicet. It has to be Laphicet plus Innominat, 2 separate beings. That's what I get from that. The other thing I get from that is, which I don't think will become a thing, but may possibly, is what if we kill Artorias, and then he's reborn as a Malak, but he manages to keep his past and all that, in some way. I could see that as a potential final boss. We kill Artorias, then he immediately becomes a Malak. But we'll see how he goes. What have we here?